Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the new S7-1200 G2 migration tool. So this is the new tool that Siemens has to migrate the projects from the S7-1200 G1 to G2. Here is the entry ID. If you scroll down, there is options for an add-in for version 21. There is also a manual. Here is the manual. It goes through all the steps of what to do. Let's go ahead and go to our TI portal project. So as you can see in my project, I have a PLC, I have a drive, and I have a panel. Let's go ahead and compile our project to make sure that everything is compiling correctly. All right, so what we need to do is under add-ins on the right hand side is where we need to install this add-in. So I already downloaded this add-in, and now let me bring it up to my project. So it did compile, no errors. So it will come up under user add-ins. So I will click here and I'll go to my downloads, migration tool, and here is that add-in. Let me bring this right here so we can see. As you can see, there is a dash right next to it. So right click and hit activate, and we'll say yes. Once it's activated, this is good to go. So step one is right click this PLC that we want to migrate, and then you will see the S7-1200 G2 migration tool, which we just activated, and then we say check migration. So this is just a pre-step to just check if it will migrate. Check migration, and it will give you the pre-check of what the migration looks like. So here is the software and hardware. So let me go ahead and open this up. So here is the hardware. So here is our PLC, battery board, and log input. So here are the current part numbers. Migration is possible, and here is the new hardware. So for some reason it's going from DC 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 to DC DC relay, but doesn't matter. Okay. And then here is the other software migration. So it's saying that you have 3 blocks and you can migrate these 3 blocks. Okay. So to migrate, first what we need to do is we need to add a new G2 PLC. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the 1214 G2. So 1214 G2. So that's the PLC I want, DC DC DC. I'm going to set OK. Okay, so here is our new PLC, brand new blank PLC. I'm going to go through and uncheck all the stuff so that none of the security features are active for us to do this easily. You can always run this wizard again and enable security, but for now I'm just going to disable everything. Okay, so everything is disabled. I'm going to go back to my network view. So here's my PLC. So you can see it's not even connected to anything. Now let's go ahead and click. Go ahead and click migrate. So now what this will do is this will migrate my 1215 old generation 1 PLC to the new G2 1214C PLC. Here it is. I want to migrate the hardware. I want to migrate the software. I'll select override existing elements. On this one, I want to, whatever is plugged in on the first slot, that's what I want. Once I click here, the second slot activates, and I want the 2 analog inputs and outputs because the 1215 PLC does have on board 2 analog inputs and outputs. And I'm going to hit migrate. So let's go ahead and see how long does it take to migrate. We started at 3:43. It's pretty fast. Well, there is not much stuff in my project, just one function block, but even then it brings in everything, all my hardware, all my software, and it's a pretty quick migration. So it's compiling the hardware. So it did 10 migration elements. You can look at the log file. I'm just gonna hit close for now. And as you can see now, this was networked to my G1 PLC. It automatically changed it to the new PLC, so it even brought that in. Here I can see My battery board came in, my analog input output came in, 4-channel cards came in. So this was a 4-channel card, it became an 8-channel card, and this became an analog input 8.